Hey everybody, my name is Dr. Colleen Sierra. I'm the founder and executive director of Sierra Center for Behavioral Health, as well as a licensed clinical psychologist. Nice to see you. I know I don't typically come to you on a Tuesday, but I'm here to talk to you guys about our Q4 initiative. So what the hell is that, right? So when George Floyd was murdered, CCBH needed to take a really, really good look at ourselves and at our organization and figure out what exactly do we need to do to become a truly anti-racist organization. We always thought we were, but we weren't walking our walk in meaningful ways. And so we are trying to rectify that. And one of the parts of our anti-racist plan of action is to create quarterly initiatives based on every quarter throughout the year, where we pick a cause or a topic that's really important in general, but especially to Black and Brown communities. And we do an awareness campaign around that issue. We include action items that you guys can actually help us with and take part in to change systemic racism. Or systems that put barriers up for Black and Brown communities in a lot of different aspects, as well as we raise funds for a particular organization whose mission we really want to amplify and support. And so our Q3 initiative benefited Black Lives Matter Chicago and focused on their number 8 and 9 list of demands, which was defunding the police and reinvesting in communities. So we just wrapped that up yesterday, really successfully. Check out our page to hear about that. But I'm here today to talk to you about our Q4 initiative, which is focusing on voter suppression and engagement. Yay! I know, who wants to hear more about the election right now? I get that you might be a little burned out from hearing about the election. Hear me out. What we want to do is become a one-stop shop where you can learn everything you need to know about how to make a difference in the 2020 election. So here's what we're going to be doing. We are going to be teaching you about historic and modern day voter suppression, what it's looked like before, what it looks like now, how to identify it's happening, and what you can do about it. So that's the first thing we're going to do. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to tell you what all of your options are to vote. There are more options now than ever. It's all a little funky and complicated to navigate. We're going to make it simple. We're going to break down what your options are, what you need to do, what are the major deadlines, help you create a voting plan, all while working within the calendar to make sure it's getting done so your voice will actually matter. We're going to tell you about what you can do more than just vote. If you've already applied to vote by mail or you know what your voting plan is, there's so much more you can do, and especially more outside of Illinois, right? Swing states are a place that we can have a huge impact by putting a little bit of our time or money there. So we're going to give you a lot of different action items that you can work on to make a big difference in the swing states. We're going to tell you about your rights as a voter so that you feel prepared to deal with any sort of voter suppression that you might experience when you're at the polls if you choose to vote in person. And we're also going to tell you about some really amazing organizations who have made this their life's work. And we're going to really try to amplify those organizations and tell you about them so that you can support these incredible nonprofits and organizations with your time and or your money. So if that sounds good to you, if you really want to have a major impact, if you live in a community that you feel like is being especially affected by voter suppression, historically or currently, any number of things, please follow us at Sierra Center for Behavioral Health. We are on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We're going to have this content on all of those platforms. Please follow us, and that way you'll have all of this information where you can make a huge difference. We can all make a huge difference in the upcoming 2020 election. We cannot wait to share all the stuff we have with you guys. Hope to see you. Talk soon.